Hello and welcome to the second voiceover you're gonna hear on my channel. Which, okay, let's be honest here. I'm gonna tell you a secret. Shh. This is actually this is the first one I'm recording, third time I'm recording this tonight, which I also have to read a book for English, but this is more important. I have a schedule to uphold and I can read tomorrow and during gym class. It's no biggie. But let me introduce myself. I'm Olivia. And I am playing Sims. You see the creativity behind that username? I know. Claps for me, applause. I live for the applause, okay, do you remember when that song was released? I didn't know that it was new. I was like, oh, this is cool, but okay. I mean, it's not a big deal. Everyone was like, oh my god. I can't yell because my family's asleep. But who am I? My name's Olivia, as I've said. Playing Sims. I'm not that tall, I have brown hair, and I live in Indiana. That's all you need to know about me. That's all I'm gonna say right now. I'll probably say more later, but this is in fact the first one I'm recording, so it's not gonna get too in depth. That comes later, not all on the first date, you feel? I'm just going to take a moment here, a brief interlude from your normal programming on how awkward voiceovers can be. Can you hear my pen clicking? I do that really absent-mindedly. Anyway, voiceovers can be awkward. I mean, especially when you're just starting the voiceovers. It's like a first date with your subscribers, This is new to me. This is new to you. We'll both have to adjust. It's just something that has to happen. At least we don't have to have the talk for subscribers, I mean, if you want to have a talk, this is my apartment build for my 100 baby challenge, which does involve babies. Dang it. This is unavoidable. I'm going to talk about the 100 baby challenge. I'm going to talk about the channel. So, my 100 baby challenge. Ooh, could you hear me hit I hit the microphone. Oh god, no. My 100 baby challenge, her name is Gabby. She's absolutely adorable. Which is, okay, when I say her name is Gabby, I feel weird because there's a girl that I know whose name is Gabby. And, I'm not close with her, but saying Gabby just brings up images of my friend Gabby, my acquaintance Gabby. So, anyways, I think her name is Gabby Blackwell, which, very fancy, very posh, that's what I'm going for. And she is going to be having 100 babies. Not her necessarily, but her line. She's going to find her suitors, she's going to get pregnant, and she's going to have these babies, It's pretty wild. I know you weren't expecting that from a baby challenge. You thought, maybe she's gonna raise babies. Maybe she's gonna steal babies. Nope. What a twist. She's having babies. 100 of them, to be exact. That's the name of the game. Don't hate the playa, hate the game. The apartment. I have a list in front of me in case you're wondering why I'm so structured, because this is the third time and I want to get it all right. I chose to do the apartment because to do a house, I thought it would be cheaper to do an apartment because I don't have to do the exterior. So I was like, I'll just do the apartment. Then I won't have to deal with that, and I was wrong. I was completely wrong. I ended up with $44. It was a mess. It was a mess from start to finish. There's barely any decorations on the walls. There's very little. It's bare, but it's looking good. And I think do you notice that voice I go into? I like comedy. I like impressions, which is something you'll probably learn about me throughout this whole thing, is that I really like to impersonate people, which sometimes I'm not the best, but I do it for the laughs. I do it for the lulz. Oh god, no. But I like to do that. So if you hear me go like this or like this, it's like I'm impersonating someone who's being a little difficult, someone's all a little difficult. It's like your great aunt. Your great aunt, That's who I am. Okay, this is gonna be, in 2 years, if I'm still doing this, and I look back on this video, I bet you $10, I bet you $5, I bet you $15, and I'm gonna look back on this and being like, oh no, what was I saying? This is so embarrassing. When really, even though I'm looking at it now, it is embarrassing. It's completely embarrassing. But do I really care? Yeah, I do. I care a lot. There's a lot of anxiety over voiceovers. I mean, I feel like everyone's kind of self-conscious about how their voice sounds, to a point where it's like I know some people kind of get over it, but I feel like especially now, since it's the first one I'm doing, it's gonna be weird. It's gonna be weird for a while. You know, first date, it might be a little weird. You guys are just getting to know each other, but eventually it'll become a loving relationship between me and voiceovers. Isn't that adorable? When's the wedding, right? Right? I also read this thing a little while back when I was like looking up like, why do I hate the sound of my voice? The little emo me, right? And it was like, because you hear your voice deeper in your own, with your ears connected to your body, which your voice is coming from, you hear your voice deeper than it actually is, which in reality means that when you hear it recorded back, that it doesn't sound right to you. Like, it just doesn't sound like your voice. You sound like a ditz because it's not your normal voice. But in reality, when you're talking to people, most people don't care because that's the voice they've always heard. Which I also think there was something or another. Oh, speaking of the talk, so we go to this place. It's like a hospital type thing where they teach you about like puberty or something, and they were like, yeah, and not only do guys' voices change, guys, wow, you shouldn't, like, everyone goes through the same things in puberty, which is like kind of stupid because I personally believe guys have it a little bit easier. I mean, I know you guys have all those hormones and acne, but everyone has that. But I mean, girls have periods, which I'm not going to get into right now, but yikes. Honestly, that's all I can say is yikes. What's next? I have a lot of things on my list. Oh, why Sims? Now, okay. On Origin, you know how next to Sims, if you have it, maybe you're just watching these for fun and you don't actually have Sims. I used to do that, but now, look at, started from the bottom, now we're here. And oh no. Anyways, like the thing where it says like, you've been playing since this date and last time you played and how many hours. Mine got stuck like a year ago and it says like 200 hours, and that's not accurate at all. And one time it was working and I saw it and I was like, oh god, what have I done? Oh god. Oh, look, okay, this is the toddler room, which is going to change as the children grow to be like the children and toddler room, because I honestly don't, excuse me, I don't have the room right now to have two different rooms, because you see, like, I have a little office, which I'll probably move onto the balcony, because it doesn't rain in The Sims, so I can just move that out there, and she can do all her music and art out there to raise money, to get the dollar bill, yo. Anyways, and so I'll make that into another room, but I'm thinking that in the room that is the nursery and the office, I can make those into like little dorm rooms for the kids. Isn't that cute? Oh my god, isn't that cute? We were reading a book today in class, and it was about this flight to Guam, and I had no Guams about this flight, and something you should also know. Not only am I a fan of impressions, but I also am a pun master. I'm not saying I'm a queen. I'm not saying I'm good at it. I'm saying I am the master. The master. I said like 5 puns today. I'm unstoppable. Have you heard that ad on Snap? It's like, unforgettable. And I'm like, I'm gonna forget this later. Well, apparently I'm not, because now it's gonna be forever immortalized in this video, which, okay, if you can hear me shifting, it's because I move my hands a lot when I talk. And if you can notice why my voice is a little bit lower than normal, well, you don't know what normal is, but it's kind of quiet because my family is asleep. It is 11:05 p.m. Is that people I hear? No, we're fine. It's all good in the hood. Oh god, stop me. You know that rice gum. Did you see that drama? A whole bad situation in and of itself. Okay, I swim, right? And I was thinking about how when you swim, people play music sometimes, and I'm thinking about how if the tempo of the music changes, do you think you would swim faster? Like how you're moving your arms, this isn't a super relatable thing, but I'm just thinking, like, if you're moving your arms like freestyle, can you imagine that, like the normal, over type thing. Do you think that if you're listening to like da 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 voices bump 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 ba da 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 da, it's gonna make you swim differently, because one moment you'll be going really, really fast, and the next you'll be like listening to like a soft sway music. And this is kind of the same thought I had while I was doing the music for the screenshots, because I've had one song and it was fast and it made it look like the screenshots were there for like 2 seconds, when in reality it's 3 seconds with a fade out. Thank you very much. But it's just weird how that works, like some weird mind tricks, you feel? Also, I haven't game tested this. I don't know if your Sims can walk through those doorways or over the vent that's in front of the bathroom, but we'll find out. So, I think I'm going to cut off here. Screenshots are coming up. As I'm starting now, if you enjoyed this video, like, comment, subscribe, and don't forget to watch the next video. Bye.